My wife Heather lost her mother a year or two before we met. And one of the difficult things about going through life without a parent, and some of you've lived this, is that you feel inadequate at points and you don't know who to turn to. Mom's not there on your wedding day, not there when your children are born. Who do I go to for advice or to learn how to raise these kids? You feel like you're missing something. Such is the role of a parent in a child's life. It's amazing what kids can do when their parent approves of them, when dad shows up and says, "I'm with you, you can do this." It's amazing how, I know even in my own life, at 45 years old, Church on the Move, when my dad says to me, "Whit, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job leading Church on the Move. Shoulders back, chest out, chin up." I mean, I feel like I'm somebody. I'm doing a good job. Why? Because Dad said. There's that approval that comes from a parent that we all so desperately want and need. And you can imagine how the disciples were feeling after Jesus ascended. Here was the guy who was that for them. They felt like they could do anything when he's here. He can multiply loaves and fishes. When the storm comes up on the Sea of Galilee, man, he can calm the storm. As long as we're with him, we can do anything, and then he's gone. Imagine the grief and the feelings of what are we going to do in those 50 days between the ascension, actually, not the 50 days, it was a few days, but between the ascension, it was about 10 days, between the ascension and Pentecost. Imagine what they felt. But also imagine what they felt on Pentecost when the Holy Spirit came rushing in. I can only imagine they were feeling like this. He's back. He's here. See, church, that's what it is to have the Holy Spirit with you. Is to have that sense that, oh, I'm not alone. Oh, Jesus is with me. Oh, my Father approves of me. It's to be so overwhelmed by that sense that you feel like you could run through a brick wall if Jesus asked you to. That's the boldness that he wants to give, and that's what the wind represents. We talk about that in our own culture. Bette Midler wrote a hit song, "You're the wind beneath my wings." Think about that, though. Relationally, what does that mean? It means you lift me up. You make me capable of far more than I could ever do on my own. And that's why the Holy Spirit was given. He's a power for boldness to be exactly who God called you to be.